tax abatements to stimulate stalled real estate development? We all know that's pretty much Buckhead. Let's start with Lisa.
I've always been in favor of tax abatements. I will tell you today we have lots of those in our community. Some in Buckhead, we have some in the townhouse community where I live at Centennial Park North. It was a 5-year abatement. The challenge, quite frankly, that we're all facing today, folks, is we can't afford it. And so when we look at the economic environment in which we find ourselves, all the economists are telling us it won't be a V in terms of a recovery. It's going to be a U, and it'll take us a lot longer to go up on the other side. Atlanta has 2 primary large revenue streams, property taxes and sales tax. If you look at what's happened to our property tax revenues, they have been ravaged by foreclosures and mortgage fraud. The #1 foreclosure zip code in America is in Atlanta. It's 30318. The #2 mortgage fraud zip code is in Atlanta, 30310. So conceptually, I support tax abatement to enable and help development, but not in this economic environment.
All right, thank you. Kasim Reed.
I support the approach because I understand that certainly our real estate and development community is going to go through some extraordinarily tough times, and the city needs to do everything that it can do. So what I would be prepared to do as mayor is on a case-by-case basis to sit down, have an open and transparent process, let a particular development entity make its case to the city, make its case to me, make it to council, and then let's have a robust conversation about whether the tax abatements are needed to move this process forward. We have to be very sensitive right now and do everything we can within the city's means to keep the development community and certainly Buckhead moving. So what you will have in me is a mayor who will do everything that I can within the fiscal constraints that currently exist on the city. So you will have a strong partner and a champion to help get you through what I know are the toughest times that you have seen during your business careers.
Mary Norwood.
We pay a lot of taxes. The residents pay a lot of taxes. The commercial entities pay a lot of taxes. We are a city that has the triple whammy of city, county, and school board taxes. And when I go all across the city, I tell people the truth. If I am in southeast Atlanta, I will tell people what citizens in Buckhead pay, and they are astonished. It is double, triple, quadruple, and exponentially more than they earn in a year. So I tell the truth everywhere. So we have tremendous levels of taxation. And so what I believe is that tax abatements should be used very judiciously. They should be used where they are needed, and they should not be just employed because someone picks up the tab. And when we look at our tax allocation districts and the amount of new revenue that goes to those private entities, that's grand. We've gotten great new development in the city. We get sales tax. But we are paying a fortune in this city for the privilege of living in this city.
Thank you. Jesse Spikes.
The government's role in this area has been and remains very clearly defined. We use tax abatements to spur development in areas that otherwise wouldn't have been developed. To the extent that I can yoke real estate development with that purpose, then yes, I would. To the extent that I cannot, I would not. It's a risk of the market that we run and sometimes we lose. But I would support it if we can have development in areas that otherwise would not be developed, and hopefully everybody would end up winning from that case.
All right, next question from the audience. The divide between the city and the Republican-dominated suburbs and state